HIV, human immunodeficiency virus, is scary when you hear it out loud. So let me tell you about the time that I found out that I had it. I had just donated plasma at CSL, and I was in Texas. I think it's called TSL, I don't remember. But anyways, and I went back for a second donation that week. And when I walked in, the staff, well, I couldn't log in. It pretty much just told me to see staff, which I did. And this is back in 2017. No, 16. And I went and I told her, look, I can't log in. Can you help me log in? And when I did that, she said, oh, well, you need to see the on-campus doctor and the coordinator that's here. So I said, okay, cool. So I figured it was an error or whatever. I figured maybe it was something that had to do with my drug use, because I was using drugs at the time. I'm not gonna lie, okay? Half the people that go to donate plasma are on drugs. Just saying, okay? So don't judge me. When I walked into the room, I'm sitting there waiting for them to come in, and then finally they come in, and they asked me to sit down, which I was already sitting anyway. And I remember the doctor, he came and he sat down next to me, or across from me, and told me, Juliet, have you ever heard of something called human immunodeficiency virus? And I broke down crying at that moment, because somebody's not going to just ask you that question to ask the question. Because I knew, I knew what he was getting at. And because when you're hit with news like that, you feel like your life is over. You feel like, okay, you know, I have this disease, and it's embarrassing, and it's shameful. You feel ashamed. You do. Because, well, you just do. And they told me that it's not a death sentence and it's not a diagnosis. It's just saying that, you know, you were flagged, basically. And I had to go to Parkland Hospital in Texas, and they did a Elysium test, and followed by the Western blot, which I don't think they use Western blot anymore, but they did that, and that's when it was confirmed that I had contracted. I had contracted the thing, the bug, the virus. And anyways, that's when I found out that I had HIV. And yeah, that sucked. So anyways, I don't know why I'm telling you this. I really don't, to be honest with you. I guess I just want you to know who I am. I know you know about the trans stuff. I know that you know about the writing stuff, the music stuff, the fact that I'm a writer and all that stuff. I haven't produced anything or published anything, but I have written them, and they are there. I always say that. So anyways, I guess I just wanted you to know who I am. I'm not trying to hide behind a polished life anymore. I'm not trying to hide behind a frame like I have everything together. Because the reality is I don't. I don't have anything together. My life is completely falling apart. Behind this curtain here behind me, you'd be amazed what's behind there. Seriously. And one day I'll reveal it, but not now. Not now. Just give me time to, you know, be normal, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to get into my addiction in my next couple of videos, or actually probably my next few videos. I had a really bad addiction for 10 years. And again, I was always ashamed of it, like I said. And I should be ashamed of it. I should be. But I'm trying to rebuild myself. And I am 10 months clean from that drug. And I'm making strides, I guess. I don't know. But anyways, give me time. Give me a chance. That's all I'm asking for. Just give me a chance. I started this channel years ago, and I know that had I not disappeared to pursue a career as a drug addict, for 10 years, I probably wouldn't have lost most of you that used to be here. And that's my biggest regret. My biggest regret is not losing subscribers. My biggest regret is losing people who I had connection with. I wish you can come back, but again, I have to earn that back. And I will do that slowly. Anyways, thanks for listening, I guess. I love you guys. And if you're struggling with addiction, please get help. There is no shame in saying, hey, you know what? I struggle with this. I have this issue. No, there's no shame. There's no shame in doing that. There's nothing to be ashamed about when you say, listen, I have this problem and I need help. Please. There's no shame in that. So just, if you're struggling with it, just please reach out for help. There are hotlines. There are people who are willing to help you. Just ask. Anyways, I will end this video. Thank you for watching or for swiping away, I guess. Anyways, I love you all and God bless you.